Hello Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. In this video, we're gonna look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of November in the areas of money, career, finance, and abundance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But let's jump into it with this oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. So this is practically putting the action into your own hand. This is telling you that it's time for you to make the move. Don't sit around and wait. Be bossy and just make sure that you are focusing on action and not sitting around. Now let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a new chapter, like all the aces, and it's very action oriented, right? It kind of puts the emphasis on that it's time for you to act, because this is the energy of out with the old, in with the new, and it's a very fiery, passionate energy. This can be a new idea, a new spark. It can be a new job, a project, something that you are very passionate about, something that starts as a little spark, but it actually has a chance to become more and bigger as well. Again, very bold, fiery energy, passionate. So maybe there's something that you are passionate about. That's what's kind of in the center here. But again, with that combination of the cardinal moon card, it's time for you to take action. The first card in your reading is the Seven of Swords. Now, when the Seven of Swords comes up for me, this is always a double-edged sword type of energy, because this card has multiple meanings. So this is a card of lying, cheating, stealing, misleading. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to that energy, because you don't want your idea to be stolen. You don't want anything stolen from you as well. A job, a position, or anything to that regard. Or somebody might be pulling a trick on you or misleading you. So be aware and pay attention to all of those energies of underhanded. Or it might be that some of you are kind of doing something in secret as well, like you're kind of trying to get away with, because again, the energy can be both ways. It can be your energy or somebody around you, right? Some of you might be looking for a job, starting your own business secretly. But this card is a positive card too, because this is all about approaching your situation with a new perspective, a new direction. Because yes, he's stealing those swords, but he's stealing them because he doesn't want to continue to fight. He wants to sit down and have a proper conversation and find a solution in a diplomatic manner. So what this means is that maybe diplomacy might be very important for you to pay attention to this month or this period of time, but also for you to kind of, maybe there's something like a new strategy is needed for that idea, for that spark, that or finding a job or starting that business. Now you also have here the Devil card, and I gotta kind of warn you here with that combination of the Devil and that Seven of Swords, that you really need to pay attention to those people that are trying to pull something on you, because the Devil is the shadow card, so it kind of emphasizes more that energy of that Seven of Swords. So definitely be alert if somebody is kind of shady around you with that combination of the Devil and the Seven of Swords. But let's talk about the Devil. So the Devil always calls your attention to something that is out of balance in your life. It's out of balance, and it might be that maybe you are working in an environment that's toxic, but the money is good, because the Devil is always has an attractive side to it. It might be that you're kind of feeling trapped. You're feeling that you are in a position, in a role, in an industry where you don't want to be. It might be as well that you're just kind of overdoing something, right? Like obsessed with something, obsessed with finance, obsessed with power. It can be anything, or it might be somebody who's kind of like a master manipulator with that Seven of Swords. So definitely pay attention to those, especially if you have some kind of a new idea or a project or a business that you're working on. It's time for you to make the move and not wait for others. I'm glad to see the star here, because the star is a very positive card. It is also a protection card, so it's interesting that was the first thing that came into my mind, not necessarily the other elements. So I think whatever might be happening here, I think you're going to be able to recover and protect it from it, right? Like in terms of if somebody is trying to be sneaky with you. But the star is a card of hope, healing. So if something like that happened to you, that you've been dealing with a boss, you've been dealing with a work environment that was toxic, well, with this star energy, hope is returning to you and you're healing, recovering from it, or whatever the devil is, right? Like, the devil can be many things, and with that star energy, you're actually healing and recovering. Star is also a card of wish fulfillment. So maybe there's a wish here in question that you're trying to manifest or realize. You can be kind of sure with the star that the universe is working on your behalf to deliver a wish for you. So, or something that might be even better. Now you also have here the Five of Wands, which is a card of conflict and competition, or being in training as well. So it really depends how it manifests in your life. If it manifests in your life as a conflict, well, this is not a serious conflict. This is one of those kind of things when people are trying to see how far they're able to go with each other. It might be the type of conflict where people are just coming from different perspective and they see the situation differently. It might be that because of their background, because of the department that they work for, they just kind of have a different point of view as well. But also this is a card of competition. So you might be in a very or overly competitive environment as well, especially when you kind of look at that combination of the devil and that Seven of Swords. It can be a type of environment where people are willing to take no matter what in order to win, in order to achieve whatever they want, kind of like being sneaky, being lying, cheating, stealing, and doing everything they can in order to win. Now, some of you might be in a competitive environment, in terms of like an industry as well. So it depends on how it really manifests in your life. But again, it's very cutthroat, right? Like with the devil and that Seven of Swords. The next card in your reading is the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is a card of lack mentality, not having enough, not feeling enough. When this card comes up, some of you might have gone through maybe a job loss. Maybe you're just feeling that you're focusing on all of the things that you don't have, all of your weaknesses. This card is actually telling you to focus on your positivity, on your strength, and also if you need some kind of a help, financial help, there's definitely available. Now it can be financial struggles as well, when you kind of like you might be going through a very difficult period of your life when you might be hard time finding a job or something to that nature. But with the Five of Pentacles, very important for you to take into consideration the following, because it might be that you are focusing and putting too much effort into something that you don't have. Maybe you have that wish that you want to achieve, the dream job, and you just keep focusing on that whenever I have that. And the more effort you're kind of putting into that, the further you're kind of pushing it from you. So if you have a dream, you have this card here that's telling you that be bold and make that move to achieve that dream. And also very important for you to take into consideration to be grateful with the Five of Pentacles, because that's the medicine for the Five of Pentacles of the lack mentality. When you're grateful for all the great things that you have in your life, and with that you're actually just manifesting and attracting more of those beauties that you're grateful. It can be little things, right? It can be tiny things. Let's think about it. That you're able to breathe, you're able to move, and all the small things like that. Now let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and also hype it if it's available. And you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations that I'm able to recognize if somebody is trying to mislead me. I'm focusing on all the great things that I have in my life. Or you can also put in that my wish is coming true. Now let's continue this reading. You have here the 10 of Pentacles as a continuation, which is actually a very beautiful, positive energy, especially when it comes to finances, because it shows that, because this is a money card, this is a card of a lot of money, windfall, bonus, increases, good deals, inheritance, winning as well. But it can be also like a family business here that might be in question, that is providing multi-generational wealth as well. Now, very interesting here for you to see the 5 of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles, which can indicate that some of you might be actually doubling whatever you have right now, because you're going from this 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles, so which is double, but also just indicating that you're going to go from this lack mentality into the mentality and abundance, because you're going to go from lack into abundance with that 10 of Pentacles. So focus your energies on that 10 of Pentacles. You also have here the 8 of Pentacles, which shows here that you're putting a lot of effort into something. This is a card of hard work. You are great at what you're doing, mastery as well. You are putting a lot of effort into maybe your business, your project, your work, finding a job. Also, it has some repetitive cycles attached to it, because she's kind of doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe there's something in your job that you're doing, that you have to do the same thing over and over again, or it requires a lot of attention. Now I want to call your attention to these two cards, the 8 of Pentacles and the Devil, because the two of them actually can indicate that you've been kind of going through some negative repetitive cycles, which you need to kind of pay attention, whatever that is, and try to figure out what is the source of it and try to break it as well. Maybe it's the lack mentality. Now the next card in your reading is the Justice card. So the Justice is all about balance and harmony, while the Devil is about imbalance, something that we're overdoing. So there's something in your life here that you need to balance and put it into more harmonious situation. Maybe your thoughts, maybe your fears, maybe finances, right? Because you have here right beside the 5 of Pentacles, so some of you might be trying to balance money, but also with the Justice card, being just fair with yourself and people around you is very important. Now this can indicate a contract that might be coming in, that might be pretty lucrative with that 10 of Pentacles. But also some of you might be going through here some kind of a legal process, maybe due to firing or something similar, where it might have gotten to the court. I think with that 10 of Pentacles and with that 8 of Pentacles, I think you're going to be able to get whatever you want, whatever you deserve, because this is really all about that you're getting whatever you deserve as well. Now, for some of you, there might be here some kind of a legal process around inheritance when you kind of look at that 10 of Pentacles as well. So obviously you need to kind of pay attention here, that because somebody's trying to pull something on you or being dishonest with you, with whether the employer, whether some family members as well. But I think you're protected with that star energy. Now at the bottom of the deck, we do have here for you the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is all about having faith in yourself, having faith in the universe, that the universe is working for you and not against you. But also with the Hierophant. Oh, and I just was kind of reminded 555. So you have here 5 of wands, 5 of pentacles, and the Hierophant is 5. So that's an angel number, which brings some kind of a change. I think you're ahead of some kind of a change here that's happening. It's going to be a positive change in your career. But back to the Hierophant. Hierophant also can indicate school, education, learning as well, focusing on whatever you learned, whatever you studied. Might be here an institution or an organization that's pretty well established. It's something that has a great reputation as well. Very traditional, right? Like traditions are very important factors of the Hierophant card. Now from this deck, we have here for you the education card. Knowledge is power. So we talked about that some of you might be in learning, some of you might be training as well, because the 5 of wands can indicate training. Study, teach, training, read, writing, publishing, advance. So maybe some of you are getting this publishing deal as well, where you're getting some kind of an advance, like a contract. But I think there's something here that you need to make the first move. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.